Hey guys, what's up? So today we're filming a very exciting video. I'm going to be comparing the Smashbox Primer Water versus the Too Faced Hangover RX Water, and they're both priming sprays and they both claim to be that, and also setting sprays. They both retail for $32, so they're the exact same price. So both setting sprays are supposed to prime, set, and refresh the skin, and today we're going to be testing out both products side by side. I have the Smashbox on this side and the Too Faced Hangover RX on this side, and we're going to be testing it out together. They do have really different ingredients, which is crazy. I noticed that when I was filming the video, and they're super similar. So yeah, we're going to be doing a whole wear test throughout the day to see who holds my makeup the best and also who like looks better and everything like that. And so yeah, if y'all want to see this video, then go ahead and keep watching. Okay guys, so I have nothing on my face right now except for my moisturizer. So what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to hold this to my face and then spray one side and then spray the other side, just because I don't know how else to do it without covering the other side. But first I'm going to start off with the Smashbox Primer Water side. And I'm really going to soak the product in so I can tell the difference. Okay, so now I'm going to do the other side with my Too Faced one. Okay, so right off the bat, I could tell that the Too Faced one is more strong and a lot more product comes out. I don't know if y'all could tell on camera, but my face just feels a lot more wet on this side than this side. And I feel like I got it in my eye. Oh my god. Yeah. So maybe with that one, you just have to hold a little bit more far away. But since it's just priming right now, I don't really care about that. It just takes longer to dry, but it feels really good on the skin. But that being said, this side does feel a lot more hydrated just because there's more product. And this side is already starting to dry. It feels really nice as well. So I'm just going to go ahead and let both of these dry, and then I'll be right back to tell you how they feel. Okay guys, now that both sides have dried, we can get back into it. But first I wanted to let you guys know that the Too Faced one has 120 ml, which is 4.0 ounces. And the Smashbox one has 3.9 fluid ounces, which is 116 ml, and so the Too Faced one just has 1 point more, and so it's not that big of a difference, but the sizing does look different. Like this one's way more tall, so I would just let you know that it's only a 0.1 ounce more, and it's just the packaging. So now that both sides have dried, I'm going to go ahead and just feel around and see if I feel any difference. I already noticed a difference just by looking at my skin. So on the Too Faced side, which is this side, I do have more of a glow. It looks like it's not completely dry, but it totally is. And on this side, I have a glow, but it's more of like a normal glow, like it's not as intense as this side, if you know what I'm saying. But they're both really pretty on the skin. Now I'm just going to go ahead and feel around and see what I feel. Alright. Okay, so I could tell a difference already. So the Too Faced one, again, is more tacky. Like super tacky compared to this side. Like this side still has some tackiness to it. But it's just not as intense as this side. So that might help in the long run where the product sticks to it better. But like I said, I did apply more on the side just because of the sprayer. Setting spray doesn't really fill in any pores. I like to go in with a pore primer just because I have lots of pores. But if you have dry skin, of course, you probably don't have as big pores and you don't have to do this step. But since I have oily combination skin, I like to do this. So I'm just going to take my Smashbox Pore Minimizing Primer. And I'm only going to apply this to my T-zone. So right here where my pores are, my nose, and my forehead and chin. So this doesn't really affect the setting spray, and it goes on really good on both sides. And so I don't know if I should apply my foundation on camera just to see if there's any difference, or do it off camera. I'll just do it on camera for the sake of the video. So for foundation today, I'm going to take my Matte and Pore-less foundation in the shade 125, and I'm just going to apply that with my Beauty Blender. Sorry if you guys could hear any birds outside. I already hear them chirping. It's super early in the morning. Or it's not super early for most people, but for me it's early. So application wise, I don't really see a difference. My foundation's going on pretty much the same on both sides. It's so weird that they're actually really similar because online last night I was looking at the ingredients and they have completely different ingredients in them. So you would think that they had the same, but they actually have really different ingredients in them. We have the ingredients list next to each other right now on the screen just so you could see the difference in the two products and what kind of ingredients they have. Okay guys, so that is my foundation done, and I had no difference applying it on either side. Both sides look really good. So now I'm going to go ahead and do the rest of my makeup off camera, and then I'll go ahead and come back on camera, show you how it all looks together, and then we're also going to set both sides to lock everything in place. Okay guys, so I went ahead and finished my face makeup with the whole powders and everything. Now it's time to set it. And what I usually love to set my face with is my Urban Decay De-Slick Setting Spray. This is the one I use on an everyday basis just because it keeps my face nice and matte, but it also still hydrates and sets all that powder into your skin so you don't look cakey. But for the sake of the video, I thought I would test both of these out as setting sprays as well on the face, just so we could see how both sides really hold up. Okay, so now I'm going to go ahead and set my face with the Smashbox one first. And then I'm going to go ahead and do this side with my Too Faced one. I'm going to try to hold this farther away because I got it in my eye last time. Woo! Okay, so that is what they look like on. Again, the Too Faced one has more product. I just think it's because of the sprayer, but I mean, it's not a bad sprayer. I actually like when I have this much because it feels really good on the skin. So I'm going to go ahead and let these dry, but while I'm letting them dry, I'm going to go ahead and do my brows, mascara, and lips off camera just so I could get that out of the way, and I'll show you how both sides look. Okay guys, so I was in the middle of putting my mascara on and I noticed that the setting spray affected my eyeshadow, which has never happened. I actually think it's just because today I'm kind of spraying it more close to my face just to make sure I get it on both sides. But let me show you what I'm talking about. I don't know if y'all could tell on camera, but on the Too Faced side, my eyeshadow is all messed up. It's creasing a whole bunch because I got that setting spray on there. And it's so weird. It's like all creasy. I don't know if y'all are going to be able to tell, but it looks really bad. And so I was like, oh, maybe this side did it too. And so I looked on the Smashbox side, and it didn't do it right here where that side did, but it did do it right here in the inner corner, but only a little bit. So make sure when you are setting your face not to put it on your eyeshadow, and if you do, make sure your eyes are closed so you don't have any creasing, and then it has to dry with your eyes closed too, because I had my eyes closed, but when I opened them it started to crease. So I thought I would just show you guys that. So I went ahead and finished my makeup, and this is the finished look. I will have everything I'm wearing on my face listed down in the description, but both sides look really good. But the Too Faced one does feel tight right now. I mentioned this in my first impressions of the product. I'll have that link down below if you haven't seen that video. But I mentioned that the Too Faced one just makes your face feel tight after you set it for some reason. But it's not like a bad feeling, like I don't feel super uncomfortable. But the Smashbox one does feel like comfortable. It doesn't feel like anything's on my skin. So if you don't like that tight feeling of stuff on your skin, you're not gonna like the Too Faced one to set your makeup, but it doesn't really bother me. Okay, so it is now 9:57 in the morning, and I'm gonna go throughout my day like I usually would. I'm gonna go to work and everything, and I'm gonna see how both sides last on the skin, and I'll come back to check in with you guys probably after work, after it's been like 8 hours, just to see which side looks better, to test these babies out and see how they wore on the skin. And so yeah, I'll be back to check in with you guys later. Hey guys, so I'm coming in with my check-in. It is now 5:12, so I've had this sprays on my face for 8 hours. I even walked home in this, so it's been through sweat. And yeah, let's go ahead and see what it looks like. Okay guys, now that we're all zoomed in, I was looking in the mirror, and to be honest, both sides look exactly the same. Like, nothing looks different at all. Like, even where my nose is starting to get oily right here, they're both the same on both sides. And so yeah, they both have made my makeup last all day, and they're just really good. My eyeshadow, on the other hand, did get really fucked up from the setting spray, but I just think it was from me like opening and closing my eyes while they're wet. But yeah, so it all really comes down to the ingredients and the actual application of it being a primer, like on bare skin. It just depends on what you like to feel on your skin. Like I said, the Too Faced one is a little bit more tighter feeling on your skin. Like I said, they do have way different ingredients, so it also depends on that and what your skin likes and what it's sensitive to. And so if I had to make a choice, I actually really don't know which one I like better. And they're the same price, so it makes it even harder to pick. So I'm just gonna keep testing out the Too Faced one because it is newer to me. To be honest, they're basically the same. It's just a couple little differences that make them kind of different from each other. I am gonna do more research on the ingredients to see maybe which one's better for your skin, like which has more beneficial ingredients to your skin, and maybe that will help me make a decision. But other than that, that's pretty much all I have to say about the setting sprays for right now. I hope that y'all liked this video. If you did, give it a big thumbs up so I can know to keep doing videos like this. Dupe videos or just like comparisons to high-end products. Just let me know if you like these kinds of videos. And yeah, if you're not already subscribed to my channel, go ahead and subscribe before you leave. I make videos every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday, so 3 times a week. And also don't forget to follow me on Instagram and Snapchat. Those are the 2 other social medias that I'm more active on other than YouTube, so make sure to follow me on there. I'll have my Snapchat right here so you can see my name. It's just BritanyRaquell, and also my Instagram right here so you can follow me on there as well. And yeah, I'll talk to you guys in my next video. Till next time guys, I'll see you guys soon. Bye!